Hey guys, welcome to yet another session with ASIAN Know Your Product series. And today we are taking a quick look at the new updated ScreenPad Plus. Now the ScreenPad Plus we are using on this machine right here, and you can see it's hidden right here. So I have done this via the settings menu. So let's just deep dive into the settings menu first. So on this, the settings menu is right here, and as you can see, it looks more and more like a phone menu, something you will find on an Android phone. And this is very similar to this. So you have the screen per display brightness, background control, and theme. So there is themes now, light and dark. And you can go to control center, check drag to reposition, so you can move the control center wherever you want. You have the control center button on and off, so you can turn off the control center button if you want, and auto hide if you want as well. You can even customize your control center and add or subtract things you want to showcase in this left side menu. Let's see what else is there. So you have Windows control, so you can have action menu. What does this do? You have action menu like this, so it will show you what this menu does. And this what basically is, so let's say you open an app on the main screen and you want to bring it down, or want to open a secondary screen. So let me just open an app here. Let me just open this app right here, and as you can see that the app is open right here on the secondary screen. And I'll move my cursor here, and as I move, you will see that this emoticon pops up, and this will show you that you can move this up, so it will move to the main screen. Now if I want to bring it back, all I have to do is bring it down, and you can see that another icon pops up, and just click on it and go down. So that's very simple. Now if I want to align it to the left and right side, so you can see 3 bumps here, 1, 2 and 3. But what if I want to align this on the rightmost side? So if I bring it here, bring it more to the right, and you can see there's a boundary line which is drawn now. If I leave this, it will automatically go there. So that's very simple. Now let's talk about other features from this menu. Then you have the lower screen brightness. So if the battery is low, the brightness will automatically lower down, and you can turn it on or off depending upon what you like. And there's a quick guide and a more information menu right here built in. So more information will take you to the website, and a quick guide will give you a demo of the entire thing all over again. Then you have the brightness control right here. You have the new link to my ASUS app button right here. So if you have your phone connected, you just tap on it and it will connect to your phone. Then you have this Windows manager. So this is called the app navigator, and you have multiple applications open on the main screen and multiple applications open on the bottom screen. Now you can move this very simply, drag to the top and it will move to the main screen, or you can move an application from the top and it will move to the bottom screen. It's very simple. What's even better is that if you, let's say, have multiple apps open, so let's say multiple applications are open and you want to move these applications on the top side, all you have to do is press this button right here, or press this software key right here, and automatically move all the applications to the top side. And there's a physical key as well. Now if you want to type or draw on this, you want a stylus. So for a stylus, you have to turn off the keyboard. So you can turn on the keyboard right from here. So there is the keyboard off button. If I tap on this, there will be beep and the keyboard will be locked now. So I cannot use the keyboard any longer. What you can do is that you can now use your stylus which comes in the box and use it to draw. It's very simple, and it will run on the main screen as well. And since this is a matte display, you can press your hand firmly on the keyboard and then draw very easily. With the current ZenBook is that you have a smaller touchpad, and that is because there is a big screen right here. But what if you can make this screen into a touchpad? And that you can do now with a 3-finger gesture, and now this will serve as a big large touchpad which you can use to move things around and click on things. If you want to open a menu, it opens right here. It's very simple, and when you're done, just turn it off. And the ZenBooks party piece is the grouping menu, and what you can do with the grouping menu is that you can go into groups right here, and let's say I have 1, 2 and 3 applications open. So what I can do is I can create a group, so whenever I want to open these applications later, I can just use that group. So what I'll do is I'll just open new. Now I have one application open here and 2 applications at the bottom, so I will select 1 here and 2 here. Next. Now I don't have to do anything, I just have to do capture, and I can select whichever color I want. I just capture, it automatically recognizes which applications are there. Capture, okay, and that's it. That's my task group done. Now I can turn off all these applications right here and this one. And whenever I want to open these applications, all I have to do is go here, press on this, and all the applications will open up side by side, and even the URLs which you were browsing before will open up directly from there. It's that simple. What's even more is that in this task group you have quick key actions, handwriting recognition, a number key mode, you have more app deals, My ASUS shortcut, Spotify built in, and a new control panel which will let you do more work with After Effects. And this menu you can use here in the bottom in whichever grid you want, with much more finer controls for your Photoshop, After Effects and other Adobe products. We will have a separate video for this later in the series.